Hey guys, and welcome to the newest episode of Modified Tile Bag and Board Scrabble, where I'll be taking on Quackle Championship Player in a game of A is worth 100. Now, the rules of A is worth 100 are fairly simple and pretty much exactly what they sound like. It's regular Scrabble, except instead of being worth 1 point, all of the A tiles are worth 100 points. And this is actually a variant that you do see played fairly often in after-hours rooms at tournaments or sometimes at clubs. I'm not sure who invented it. If anybody knows who invented it, then please feel free to shout them out in the comments. But it's actually a lot of fun, and it does get fairly complex strategically pretty quickly right off the bat. So without further ado, let's jump right in. And I don't draw well here, and basically by don't draw well, I mean I don't have an A. So I think I should trade, because usually in this game, it's not great to do something like this, right? Normally in regular Scrabble, this is almost certainly the best play. The problem is, if Quackle has an A, then he can just play next to the R in Owry and overlap both ways. Like, if he just plays a 2 right here, like, if he just plays at, that's about 405 points, because the A is once again worth 100, and he doubles it in both directions. So I'm just giving him an easy way to score a lot with his A. So I think I'm better off trading. And it's true, if he has an A, he can open with it on the double word and score 200, but 200 is a lot less damaging than 400. So I think, yeah, the one counterexample would be if I can maybe play something that doesn't allow him to do that. Like, if I can put a V here. But the thing is, like, if I play vid, then that doesn't work, because they can put the A next to the D. I could do like this. I mean, because that actually, the U is pretty safe, because you can't put an A next to it. It's not a crazy play, or even duh, I guess. I don't know. I just don't think that's worth it over trading. I think I should trade 7 and just go for maximum turnover to try to draw A's. I think that's just in this game where the A's are so good. I think that's the right way to approach this. So I'm going to trade 7. Dang it, I still don't have an A. I mean, I do have a bingo at least, but it's like a bingo in this game without an A is worth 70 points, and any play with an A is worth over 100, so it doesn't really help you that much. Well, let's see what... Wow, okay, so Quackle doesn't play an A either. Plays Logic. That's a smart play, though, because, again, the O normally is a bit of a scary tile to put there with the J unseen as well as an X. In this game, though, a 38-point X play is just not a big deal. A 400-point A play is really what you need to watch out for. So it's actually a smart play by Quackle. And I guess I just bingo, but I have to be careful because, again, I don't really want to do something like this, because it gives back a lot of 400-point A spots with these double words and double letters. Probably any bingo I play is going to, though. And the nice thing about Indicted, at least, is it gives back multiple of them. So if I draw an A and Quackle draws an A, then we'll both hit a big spot, and it'll sort of cancel out. So that at least helps. But let me look at my other bingo options. In this game, it's important to look at all of your bingo options, because a couple, like 10 points doesn't really matter. You know, we're both going to probably have over 1,000 points easily by the time this game is over. So I can also play Indicted over here, but that's pretty scary, because that actually opens a triple above this I, right? So if he just plays like AE, that's over 600 points. And if he gets something here, right? Like if he plays, it doesn't even matter, like Nota with all one-pointers, N-O-T-A, that's, how many is it? That's like over 800 points. So this is extremely dangerous. And I just don't really think there's any way I can bingo that isn't going to give a lot back. I don't think I have much through this L. Oddities is not a good play, because it opens that triple. Yeah, if he overlaps the A, that's 600 right there. So I think... Also, a triple-triple with an A, let alone a triple-triple with 2 A's, is basically just completely game-ending on the spot. So I think I should just play Indicted. I don't have anything through that I in Logic, do I? I don't think so, with 3 I's. Nidified. No, I don't think so. Dimities. Doesn't quite work. Alright, let's play Indicted, and hopefully I can at least draw an A. Alright, I get 1 A. So that is not bad. The rest of my tiles are pretty bad, though. And he does score with his A for 412. So much for my bingo. I'm now down 360, actually. And yeah, I don't have an I for viaducts. I'm not even sure I'd want to do that anyway. And I guess I need to go here, right? So it's just a matter of what? Probably Tav. Well, see, the problem, though, is, again, if he has another A, then he's going to play with 8 and score 600. Maybe 700 even, because he'll get points for the A and add. Yeah, I can't do that. So I have to... Okay, I can put my D here, though. I can play dot. That's a lot safer. Right, yeah, because now ADE is no good, so he can't really overlap for a ton. I mean, if he has an A, he'll still be able to score like 200 somewhere, but that's a lot. Again, 200 is a far cry from 400 or 600. Like, this game is all about damage control, basically. Just trying to make sure that your opponent doesn't outscore you severely with their A's. And, like, let's face it, if somebody draws 7 A's in this game, they're probably just going to win. So that's the one downside to this game. It's just so dependent on how many A's you draw. But when it's 5-4 in terms of the number of A's, it can get really interesting. Like, I've definitely won plenty of games with only 4 A's. I don't know if I've ever won a game in this with just 3 A's. I probably have, but it's pretty hard to do. So let's do that. Bad draw. And like, I don't even look at the rest of my tiles. I just look and I see I don't have an A, and I say bad draw. Which is kind of funny. So he plays 0, which is... It's a lot of points. Yeah, oh, because he got the A here. Okay. That makes sense. And I suppose now I should still play through this A and score reasonably well there. Like, I don't think I want to just play Van. I mean, I do hit triceps, but I mean, it doesn't have an A. It's still not that many points. That's the only place for me to score with an A on the board. Unfortunately, I don't have an E to hook ads again. Yeah, I'd like to turn over more tiles, though. But it's not easy to do. I could also leave that spot open, I guess. And just try to figure, like, I can... If he hits ads, I can hit that. Like, maybe leaving 2 spots open is reasonable. I'm not actually that opposed to the option of trading 6. I think it's still worth it to keep the S for zeros, since that's a really strong spot if I can hit like a 6 with an A. But in this game, again, like, I mean, look how many points we already have, guys. We already have like 500 plus points each, basically, after 3 turns. Like, we're going to be scoring thousands of points. Like, 10 points doesn't matter in this game, really. So, I mean, trying to play like pivot, keeping CRS, you're better off just trading and going for the A's. So I'm going to trade 6. I mean, I just don't think... And again, I can score 100 through the AN next to gay and indicted. But I just don't think it's worth it. Like, I just don't have any good plays through that. And next to it, I mean, do I have anything there? PI is so bad for my rack. Yeah, I just don't really have anything. So, alright, I'm going to trade 6. See if it backfires, but I'm going to do it. Oh, yes, let's go. I have Lagoons for a lot with zeros. That'll be like almost 700 points, I think. Probably like 650. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked. That'd be a real shame if it got blocked. But we'll just have to wait and see. And it doesn't. He just plays Guan for 103, cashing in there. So yeah, not much to really think about. Just gonna play Lagoons for... Let's do some math. How many is that? 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 108 times... Oh wait, why did I say it was like 600 or 700? It's not that much. I was thinking my A was doubled for some reason. Oh, that's actually a shame. It's only gonna be like 350. It's actually not that much. Huh. Yeah, 324. It's only 338 points. It's actually, you know what? It's actually more for me to play it here. Because, like, I know that looks crazy. That's actually more points, because the A is on a triple letter score, and I get the points for the A and dots. Because, yeah, that's 3... That's 414. Is it better? That's the question. It's riskier. For sure. Huh. So it's about, what, like an 80-point difference? See, the problem here is, again, the problem isn't really a big X play. If he plays XI for 60, that's fine. That's well below an average turn in this game. The problem is if he has an A and he plays, like, Atom or something over here for 600. That's the problem. Or, yeah, I mean, it's pretty unlikely he's going to hit me with an A really badly here. Like, with these kind of openings, what you need to think about is whether he could have an A here. And he could. He could play Lanai, maybe, or something like that. But it's mostly risky, I think, because it plays, like, Adam through this O and Lagoons. Again, he can overlap here. He'd get, like, a little over 100 for using that A, but that's really not a big deal. So I could do that, or I could play Lagoons here for about 70 or 80 less. Huh. I guess I should think about too, right? He just played Guan, so what can I infer from that? Like, is he... Do I feel like he has an A or not? Like, it's hard to say. I mean, if he had an A, he could have scored, I guess, decently with it, with maybe Ag, but he may have wanted to save it. Again, this is Quackle Championship player, not Speedy. Of course, Speedy in this game would be totally useless, because the notion of equity just breaks down completely, since A's are worth so much here, and they're normally mediocre tiles. Yeah, this is actually a really tough call, guys. I don't know. So yeah, Lagoons for like 330 something, or Lagoons for like 410. So I'm gonna be up. Yeah, the thing is, I'm like, if I play for 330, I'm up a little over 100, which is not that great a lead. I think I'm gonna take the risk. Oh, God, though, the thing is, if he hits an A for 600 there and leaves me nothing to come back, I'm just kind of dead already. Like, yeah, there's just almost nowhere to come back. I don't know. I don't think I can take that risk. It's pretty likely he's going to have something with an A. I'm just really worried about that. Like, Avos, and like, Anon. There's just so many things he could have. Yeah, I don't know. It's very hard to pass up another 70 or 80 points. But when you're doing it to prevent a 600-point play, I think it may be worth it. I'm going to play it here. Okay, so not a great draw. I'm still up to over 200, though, so that's not bad. And, alright, so he just plays Trima to that A. That makes sense. Unfortunately, I don't have an E for ads. So I think it's probably still worth it to play Fix or Fox, right? I mean, maybe. It might not even be in this game. I'm not sure. Like, am I better off? It looks so wrong. I know to not play this. But, I mean, it's 44 points. Oh, wait, I have Guano as well. Oh, yeah, I should probably do this. I forgot about Guano. Yeah, looking for hooks with any words that have an A in them is really important in this game. Yeah, this is definitely the best play. Okay, let's do that. Give me an A. Yeah, let's go. I am outdrawing Quackle now because I've played 2 A's. He's only played 1. So, and I have a third A here now. Ooh. Okay, so he plays Jetway for 428. That definitely hurt. He takes a lead here of about 200 points. Yeah, I'm kind of regretting now playing Lagoons where I did. Although, wait, that was 388? I feel like my math is just so bad with this game. Oh, I forgot to add 50 for the bonus. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was like 338, but then the other one would have been like 460. Yeah, I probably should have just played the other one. I don't know. Alright, so now I think I'm going to save the A, because I can play with, or I could do this, to be honest. I mean, that's 400 points. So probably this, if I do that. Again, of course not this, because the X is worth nothing compared to the A. It's not a crazy idea. I mean, I feel like that's a pretty reasonable use of the A. I mean, usually you don't want to use the A for fewer than about 400-ish, I'd say. Maybe 300. It is over 400, and it's hard to get 600 with an A against a careful opponent, because in general, anyone who's, good at this game is going to try to ensure that you can't score 600 with an A, barring a pretty specific play. So yeah, I think this looks pretty solid. If he has an A on the right, I mean, unless, again, I do give back potential 600-point plays if he has a 6 starting with an A, but that's going to be hard to hit. Like, if he just hits any normal play with an A, it's about 300, which isn't deadly. I guess there is this... I'm realizing there is this risk, though, right? If he has something with, like, adds or adses and then SA, that's really dangerous. So this play is fairly risky. So if I decide not to do that, I'd probably play, like, U or something here. Hold on to the A. Which isn't a bad idea either. I also just worry, with WAE, I believe of EIXY is kind of clunky. It doesn't really have a great future on this board. So I'm kind of leaning towards playing Y or U, probably just U. Still over 100 points. I definitely set up Axe for next turn as a minimum. I think this is just a more sound play, because it also doesn't give back any disaster scenarios, really. So let's do that. What a draw! Wow! And he hooks adds to make adds and boot. So he's... Yeah, I feel like I'm outdrawing him and he's still winning. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. But, alright, I feel like I should be in great shape at this point. I have 3 ace. So what I need to do here now is really just try to maximize the value of these A's and make sure that I get the value and he doesn't get any value back. Like, I think what he's done a better job of is see, like, he's managed to score over 100 in all these turns where I didn't have an A by using my A's, right? And I just haven't done that good a job with that. So, alright, I'm down 200, but I have 3 A's. Like, I think what I don't really want to do is this, because it's just too easy to overlap, and he's going to get, like, it's a waste of A's, because he's going to just get, like, 500 if he overlaps, and I'm getting 600. Well, actually, I get 700 here, right? Because 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's 700 points. That's a lot of points, but again, it just gives back so much back to Quackle that I don't think it's worth it. I could sneak an A and I could actually do that. Like, that's, how many points is that? 1, 2, no, that's not worth it, right? Well, that's, I can't add. How many points is that? 100, 203, 203. It's 500 points. But that's probably not a great use of 2 A's. Do I have anything that just, I could also, like, save all my A's. Should be pretty funny. Like, if you have a case A, that's super powerful because you can set it up. There's still 2 A's left. Yeah, that was an insane draw, pulling 2 A's on a 3-tile pool. I just feel like I should have such a big advantage here, and there's probably some, like, huge breakthrough play I'm just not seeing. Yeah, I mean, I just don't think I want to do that. Because he's gonna score 400, right? I mean... Oh, actually, is he? Because... I don't know, because he's gonna... have, like, let's say he just plays a 2 here. Like, how much does that score? I want to make sure I'm doing the math right. Like, let's just say he plays NE. Yeah, that's actually not... That's like 300. That's not that much. Compared to the 700 I'm getting. So that's not unreasonable. It's still 300 points without an A. So I'm still giving back a lot. Huh. could also play AI. That scores 400. It scores a lot less, but it keeps an extra A. And yeah, see, what's cool about this, though, is that it sets up another 400-point A play on my next turn, right? Because it sets up, like, Axe over here for another 400. And if he overlaps now, he's less likely to overlap because he's only going to be getting, like, 100 for that. Although he'll probably still go there, that's the thing. Yeah, this is such a tough call. I don't know how to evaluate this. I mean, do I play off both A? It's hard. It's so tempting to just play AA for 700. Like, it's so hard to resist. I don't know. I feel like it's also going to make such a good thumbnail for the video, like AA for 703 points. Like, it's so hard to resist. I'm going to just do it. Why not? 703. Let's go. Like, even if he overlaps for 300, I have another A. I'm still up 200 points. I feel pretty good. Yeah, and he does do that. He plays Neons for 316. Oh, and now I'm going to just play Naive, and I think it's game over. Because, yeah, that's like 620 or so points. Yeah, I mean, now I think this is just GG. But I don't know. I mean, there's still 2 A's left. You know, he could... Okay, I got lucky there. Yeah, he could have played something with an A for a lot. He didn't even consider just playing an A horizontally. But okay, there's still 2 A's on seed. So it's... I mean, I'm up 700 points nearly. So it's looking good, but it's not over. And now what I want to, again, pay attention to is, like, it's easy to just say, oh, I'll play Nyx for 40, right? But, again, I can score more if I use an A. And I want to stop him from doing that. So I can look and see where are there A's that can be used. Like this one, right? If I play Saturn, that's 100 points. That's 60 more points than Nyx. I know it looks so weird, but, like, I think that has to be a better play because it also stops him from using it. Yeah, I mean, I think that's got to be the best play, so we'll do that. Ooh, okay, so he got another A. He plays Imam. And, yeah, so what's the A count? There's one left. I guess I've out-A'd him 5-3. So if there's any justice, he'll get the last A. If I get the last A and I somehow lose, that would be so bad to get 6 A's and lose, but I don't think I will. If I get the last A, I definitely win. If he gets the last A, it could be kind of close. Let's see. So how can I use this ale now? Do I have anything? No, I don't think I do, unfortunately. Need a Y for try. AH. There's possible extensions to this NAE as well, but not with the tiles I have. So, I mean, I could, like, again, I could say trade 7 just to go all out for turnover for this last A, but with only 1 A left, is that really worth it? I'm not sure. It might be if I don't have other good options. I just want to... Oh, I have Ruge, though. Ooh, so... Yeah, here's the thing. If I play Ruge... If he has the last A, he gets 600 points. Because he can just play with AR. That's the thing. It's like, do I take 100 points and give back a potential 600? I probably shouldn't. The S is so key here too. I'm just realizing this because if he has an S, yeah, an S is 200 points right there with Jetways and Sag. The more I think about this, the more I think I should trade 7 because now there's 2 tiles I'm shooting for, either the A or the S. Are both so key. Yeah, like what else? So let's just like do a scan of all the A's on the board, right? So this one, Guano scene would go off the board. So really, only can be extended with Guanos. This can be, yeah, Toge or Ruge, but again, both of them give back huge plays with another A. This A is dead. This A is dead. The A in Sadden is dead. The A and NAE is not, because you can extend that with, like, Mine or NAES. And yeah, this S is huge for Jetways as well. Yeah, I don't know here. This is so tough. Because I just can't really score. Right? I mean, well, I can score with Ruge. Do I really want to do that? I mean, maybe it's not crazy, because... Yeah, if he doesn't have the A, it's not going to give back a lot. I do still score 100 points. And so if I do that, I go up like 550. If he has the last A, he'll be up a little bit. Then I'll be able to play through the AR though and get another, hopefully, 200. I feel like the game, if I do that, is just going to really come down to who gets that S for Jetways. I could also block that spot, though. That's actually an interesting idea. I could play, like... Is it crazy to just do that and go all in on defense? That's actually an interesting idea. Is there anything with this A and L that can be hit? Because Fro, there's no O's. Pro, I don't think it can actually be used with no... Oh, I guess Bra, but you need a B and an... He wouldn't use his A for that anyway. Oh, BRR. BRR would work. Okay. So maybe I play RE for 2. I know that's a stupid-looking play. Like, that's the stupidest-looking play of all time. Playing RE for 2 with this rack. I guess I need to think about, though, like, okay, so if I play RE for 2... I mean, obviously, if I draw the A, I'm going to win. But, like, is there nowhere else he can... I mean, he's still going to get probably 2 or... He's still going to get 300 with his A. Huh. Like, how confident do I feel in my ability to hold this lead? I'm also worried he could, like, set up an A somewhere. Like, if he plays Ruge himself and I don't have a good way to respond, like, I just don't know how safe my lead is after RE. This is such a hard turn. Wow. Because, like, yeah, I'm up 465 points, or 463 points, I guess, after RE. But, again, like, so I do this. If he plays Ruge and I draw another consonant, then it's like... That's the thing, with 3 R's and a U left, it's not that unlikely he'd have Ruge. So I could also just be aggressive and go for it. It's just so hard. And then there's still the option of changing 7, going all out for the A or the S. Maybe that's better. I just am scared of this leave after RE. I think I'm going to trade 7. I don't know. It's hard to pass up 100 points, and it's hard to leave that spot open. Yeah, like if I trade 7 and I don't get an A or an S, I'm going to feel like that was stupid. I have no idea what to do. This is actually real. This is what I love about this game. It's like really complex, and it forces you to think in ways that regular Scrabble just doesn't. Yeah, I mean, it is still pretty hard to imagine losing, I think. Like, I guess even if he plays Ruge, like, I can still block it, sort of. I mean, not particularly well, potentially, but I can probably still block it. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna still... One way or another, he'll still get 300. He can still play, like, Fade or something for 300 there. But if he plays his A for 300... Even if he gets another 100 after, I should still have enough to win. I think I need to just... If I play Re... Okay, I think this is the play. Because I think if I play Re, I'm up 463. If he hits his A for 300, I'm still up over 150. Like, that'll be... With no more A's left, that'll be enough to win and probably even withstand one more A extension. I also save Ruge. Like, maybe I should just do this and make sure I save the R and the U for Ruge, so I can play that once he plays the A or something. I don't know. I'm going to play this. Ooh, he gets down Vene. So, okay, he plays that for 107. And now what I think I'm going to do is I want to stop this spot, because that's 300. His next best A spots are, like, 200. And that's a big difference, right? Because he can play for 200, like, everywhere. He can play to this N in Sadden. He can play from this O. But I don't think there's anywhere else he can play for 300. So I think what I'm going to do is play Cox. And yeah, it gives him another spot for 200. I mean, he can play with, yeah, Cox and A, that's 200. But, like, 200's fine. If he plays for 200 with his A, then I'll still be up. I just need to make sure he doesn't get more than 300. So I think if I do that, and then block plays to ADE, I'm in pretty good shape. Alright, so he played Guanos. He's really... This is getting a little dicey. He's really getting a lot of points for these extensions I just haven't been able to get. And I still have Ruge, but now, see, the problem is now, if I play Ruge and he hits the A for 600, it's over. Like, I have nothing to come back with. So I think what I need to do... He could have Ruge, that's the problem. And now if he plays Ruge, it's getting very dicey. And I can't really block it. Huh. Wow, I'm starting to regret not playing it earlier and just being aggressive. I think it's too late now. I mean, yeah, because if I do that, so I'm up... Yeah, because now I'm only going to be up like 400-ish if I play that. I mean, I guess if he plays it for 600, then I could extend it to the double, but I might not be able to. Yeah, I don't think I can risk that. I don't know. I just don't think I can risk it. At least I blocked Jetways for even more when he played the S there, so that's still good. Yeah, I mean, if he plays Ruge, I should at least have some way to block the A-bomb, right? Like, how? Because if I play Ruth, he can still play for 400 in the corner. Yeah, it might not even be that easy. Huh. Maybe, is there any way I can play, like, what if I... No, I was thinking like this, but that doesn't work. That gives him 400-point plays too. Wrong? No, that doesn't help either. Dang it. I have no idea what to do. I think I just... I mean, he might not have Ruge either. I think I should just kind of stall. How about... Do I have anything here? Nothing that doesn't give back a... Like, if I play hits, he can still score 400 in the corner with his A, which will probably be enough. There's no other A... Like, all the other A's on this board are... Like, this A is unusable now. Yeah, it's just... Ruge? That's the only A that can be used right now. So I think I could also just trade now. I mean... Keep RU for Ruge, possibly, in case he uses his A somewhere else. And just keep RU and trade 5, because... And just go for more turnover for this A, and also just, like, better tiles to deal with the Ruge opening if he plays it instead. Because, yeah, if I play, like, hints or hits, and I risk a 600-point play... I mean, actually, how about hints? I mean, if he plays for 300, then it's basically a tie game. I guess... Yeah, he'd have to have AN to really hurt me badly there. It's actually not crazy. I mean, yeah, if he has AN, the game is over on the spot. If he... Yeah, if he has, like, RAPHE as well, it's pretty unlikely. But again, I'm only getting, like, 20 points. Is that really worth it? Is that really worth the risk over just trading? I don't think so. No, I'm going to trade 5. And again, I'm going to keep the RU for Ruge, because then if he uses his A somewhere else for, like, 200, I want to be able to respond with that and then secure the game. So, weird looking play, but I'm going to do that. Oh, I got the A. Okay. Well, that makes it a bit easier. So I officially bagged Quackle because I've drawn 6 A's this game. So now I'm going to just play Ruge and then bomb the A and really rack up the spread. Yeah, he trades 3, so now I have nothing to worry about. I have the last A. So I'm going to do this and set it... What did he do? Oh, Isatin. I forgot about that. He played Spiel through the S and the E. That's a really nice play. Yeah, I just completely forgot about Isatin when I played Sadden. I'm not going to lie. Wow. Yeah, that was sloppy. Okay. Wow, yeah, I definitely didn't play particularly well, I think, this game. I don't know, I got quite lucky to get 3 A's, or 6 A's, he only got 3 A's. And now I think I just play Parker for 600 and I just win. Or Barker, or really anything. I mean, yeah, it really just doesn't matter all that much. Is the P or the B better to have? I don't think there's any... I mean, I shouldn't speak too soon. I completely missed Isatin. I don't think there's any way to use the A's after... Well, after I play either Barker or Parker, he'll probably just play through that A. I guess I should play Barker because it's a little bit harder to overlap. Not sure it really matters all that much, but yeah, I'll just do that. Yeah, he just plays the H, and now we have... I guess I have nothing here? Hat? Hap? No. Okay. Am I Q stuck? I may be Q stuck. I mean, obviously I'll be able to withstand it. I'm up 800 nearly. So, yeah, what do I do? I mean, I don't know if it really matters. I can't stick him, I don't think, with a U or anything like that. So I guess I'll play off... Is there a way I can maybe set up the Q? Sometime, I mean, oh wait, what am I talking about? I have QI here. Wow, yeah, no. I mean, of course I'm not stuck. Yeah, okay, well now I might get stuck with something else. Plays hour in the corner. Yeah, I might actually be, like, W stuck now. I didn't even realize that. I mean, I'm not quite W stuck, but I'm close. I might get P stuck after that. Am I actually going to get P stuck? I could also... I mean, I should probably do that to block FER. And then try to play phone next turn. I think I'm P stuck. That's funny. Wow. P stuck in a game of A is worth 100. Never would have thought. Alright, he just plays fix. Now I'll drop the N. I feel like that's probably best for me. And then is he going to go out? Or is he going to play off one at a time? He's going to go out. So, alright guys, final score 3,353 to 2,582. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't feel like I played that well this game. I drew 6 out of the 9 A's, and it's so hard to lose. Like, that's the one downside to this game. It's so luck-dependent, even more so than Scrabble, because it's really, really hard to lose if you draw 6 or more A's, and it's really, really hard to win if your opponent draws 6 or more A's. Like, all of the interesting games tend to happen when somebody gets 5 A's and someone gets 4. It's definitely possible to win with only 4 A's. I've done that many times. And it would have been very interesting. Like, that's why I was thinking so much, because if Quackle had the A, instead of me drawing it on the trade 5, it would have been very interesting. So yeah, like, let's see here. I mean, obviously, like, these kind of plays, it's kind of pointless to look at. Oh, I didn't see dirtied, I don't think. That's actually not a crazy... Well, no, it is a crazy play, because it gives back 600-point overlaps as well. Yeah, I think everything... Oh, Tiddlier. Yeah, Tiddlier is fine as well. I mean, it gives back 400-point plays, but at least in 2 spots, sort of. I think Indicted is fine, though, just to be more aggressive and open in 2 spots. So yeah, Dot is better than Top, once again, not to give back the A-bomb over here. I mean, I think trading 5... Yeah, of course there's... I didn't see Scop here. Maybe that would have been worth it. I don't know. Like, I'm curious, like, let's sim. Like, let's see how Quackle handles this sim of trade 6. Versus these top couple of plays. I mean, I don't think Van was good. Hey, how about Vergay will sim as well? So let's get rid of these and then try simulating these plays. Yeah, okay, so exchanging is winning. That's what I would have thought, yeah. Just because if I can draw an A and have the S with it, there's so much upside. Oh, now Vergay's coming back. Wow, Vergay up here? Really? Wow, that's shocking to me. That gives back huge plays. I mean, if he has an A, he can play something with VA across for 600. He can play, like, AE for 600 next to it. That's shocking to me that would sim better. I mean, they're basically neck and neck, but it's shocking to me that they'd even be neck and neck. Like, that just seems like a crazy play, keeping 4 constants like that, only turning over 3 tiles. And yeah, now I think I probably... Yeah, I could have even done any of these. Wow. Yeah. This is crazy, guys. Yeah, Az scores more than Lagoons. It's just so hard to wrap your head around. It's like, let's sim... Like, let's sim all of these plays. I mean, I feel like... Oh, my Lagoons is actually simming better. By a lot! Wow. So maybe I was right that it just gives back so much less. Interesting. Yeah, it's simming best by a landslide. 7% is massive. Huh. Yeah, so like let's see. So the opponent averages almost 120 more after the other Lagoon. So I guess that's sort of what I was getting at, right? If he has an A and plays Adam or something, that's 600. Wow. So that was actually a good play. And Foe has to be right here. I mean, yeah, that just has to be right. Yeah, how about this play though? U versus WAE. This one I want to look at. I didn't consider AI there either in this turn, or AE. But I still think U is not unreasonable. Yeah, see, it sims well. Interesting. So maybe I did play pretty well this game. I don't know. These turns are so confusing. Because yeah, like let's see. So how much fewer does he average, and how much more do I average? I must average a ton more after you. Yeah. Okay. So I average 300 more after you or myself, and that basically makes up the immediate score difference. And our opponent averages nearly 70 less after you. So there you go. You is a better play. Yeah. How about AA? This one was tough. So Amma is there too. I don't like AV. Well, this AV8 is interesting. But it still gives back a big A spot. I saw AV8. I didn't really like that. I want to look at AI also, because I was considering that. But I don't know. I think... So, okay, so it's saying that AA wins 100%. That's definitely not right. If Quackle has both A's, then it can still easily come back. So the sim is definitely... Something's a bit wrong with the sim here, to be honest. So I'm not sure how much to really trust it. I wonder, is the sim like... Why is it 100%? I mean, I'm up only 400. He can score 400 in his next turn. That's weird. I feel like Quackle is broken here. Yeah, I mean, the opponent... Why is opponent scoring 374 on average next turn, which would bring him to within, like, 100 and never winning? Yeah, something's really weird. It's like the win percentage is somehow still going off of a regular point value bag, but the details box is going off of the actual 100-point values. I don't know what's going on there, guys, with Quackle. Some sort of weird bug. But yeah, I mean, he scores 316, and if I didn't have Naive here for 620, he'd have been right back in the game. But yeah, at this point, he plays Cell for 106, kind of, grasping at straws. Why not Mel? That's a little weird. I don't really understand that, but... okay, here, so Sadden was probably a mistake because of the eye hook. I probably should have... Ooh, red and A. I mean, that gives back big A plays, so I don't think I like that. Yeah, probably just resat would have been a little bit more prudent. But, I mean, it's not that big a deal, I guess, to give back an eye hook for 100. I mean, it's not like I'm getting 100 off the A, he's getting 100. Like, the A's already been used. It's not as if I'm giving him so much extra value for it. So I think Sadden's probably reasonable. Yeah, he plays Imam for a lot. Oh, this play. Yeah, this play was weird. So let's sim... I mean, I don't think any of these plays make sense. So let's sim Ruge, and trade 7. And again, after that last... Or, well, not trade 7, right? I'd probably trade 5 and save Ruge, I guess. I mean, I'll put trade 7 on there, too. Like, I just don't know how much to trust the sim anymore after what I was showing before. Yeah, like... It's still not 100%. Like, I just don't know how meaningful that is. Like, let's look at the details box. Opponent next turn. Yeah, they score... Okay, wow. So they score 100 plus more after Ruge. So yeah, Ruge I don't think is right. Reed doesn't actually hurt their average score that much, because I guess the odds of them having the S are pretty slim. I don't know. I felt this was the most foolproof, though, like I said, because now he can't score really more than 100 without having the A. But he did a good job here. He scored 100, even with this garbage. He somehow scored 100, and then... Yeah, again, I could have played Ruge, but I didn't want to give him a 600-point play. And I also wanted to block 300-point plays to the DE. And he scores 100 again. And yeah, here I think... Yeah, so I screwed up. I missed Stein. This was my one big mistake of the game. I just missed it. So yeah, that's obviously really bad. I just completely whiffed on this Isiton spot. So that's obviously the best play. I mean, doesn't really give anything back like Ruge does. And then yeah, I make this exchange of basically the same exact tile. So I basically just threw 100 points away on this turn. So massive, massive mistake. Luckily, I got lucky. He finally had to exchange, and I drew the A, and now it's just over, right? I mean, I do this, and yeah, but there's no point in doing that. I mean, I'm going to set myself up for 600 next turn. And yeah, just a kind of an embarrassment of riches there at the end. So, okay, yeah, I mean, other than missing Isiton, I actually think I played pretty well and smartly strategically. So I'm pretty happy with that. Not happy about missing Isiton, but I at least got the other A and got the win. So yeah, once again, 33-53 to 25-82, final score. That is a 771-point margin of victory. So pretty large margin even for A's worth 100. But yeah, I know this is already a pretty long video, guys, so sorry about that. Hope it was enjoyable, though, and thanks to everybody for watching, and yeah, if you have any other fun suggestions for like what other tiles I should make worth tons of points or things that are kind of similar to this, I'm of course all ears, so keep them coming, and I'll see you all soon for the next one. Thanks again, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.